Hello guys, and welcome to Time and Price Forex. Welcome to 2023, all of you. I hope you all had a nice holiday season in the December holidays. The market has been moving. It has been a week since we came back, so I'd like to go over the trades that were possible in this past week. And please like the video, share the video as well, and subscribe to the channel to help the channel grow so that I can give you guys more analysis videos like this. So today we are looking at the DXY, we are looking at the Euro US dollar as well. So if you are aware, you know that the DXY and the Euro US dollar are inversely correlated, which means that when the DXY goes down, we expect the Euro US dollar to go up. The DXY is just the dollar index, the US dollar index, so it just tracks the movement of the dollar. So I've done some chart markups here. I have here marked out the previous month low, 50% of this entire range, and I've also marked out the bullish breaker here. I've also marked out the FVG on the monthly chart. So usually I like to start with a top-down analysis. So I start from the monthly, then I go to the weekly, the daily, and then the 1 hour, and then the 15 minutes, where I usually take my trades. So I've marked out this level here as the bullish breaker because, as you can see here, these are just wicks. There are no candles that are closing above. There's bullish candle over here. So for analysis purposes, I'll be using this candle over here instead of all these wicks that you can see over here. So I've marked this out as my bullish breaker, and there's also a small FVG here. So let me take this out so that you can see the FVG I'm talking about. So between this candle's high and this candle's low, there's this small fair value gap that you can see here. So let's put that back in. So that goes the fair value gap again, and then I've also marked out this area here as a single pass because let me take out this again so that you can see what I'm talking about. Between this candle's high and this candle's low, we have no candles closing in this range, no full body candles, not just wicks. So we had a single pass going up, so now I expect a full candle going down to close this entire range over here. That is why I marked it as a single pass. So I do not want to give it any other fancy names that I've seen my mentor give it, so I like to just keep it local, just to myself and what I prefer to name these important levels. So still in the monthly chart, we see that price is still very much in its premium, where we see a lot of selling. So price has been selling very strongly since October. This is November, December, and we see here that during January's trading, we went up into the November's low. We touched it, then we rejected. So now I'm expecting price to go into the 50%, below 50% or to 50% here. We also have this order block over here. We have this level over here. Let's not call it an order block for now, but we have this level over here. So it's a bearish candle, which means there was some form of selling here. So we'll see what price does when it comes into these levels over here. So what I'm expecting the price to do is to go into these levels, and if price wants to reprice higher, it will reprice from these levels over here. So that is the monthly analysis of the DXY. Let's now go to the weekly time frame. So in the weekly time frame, we see that this candle over here, which I'm which symbolizes generous trading. Just basically went to mitigate here. This is the mitigation block level. Just went to mitigate and then it rejected. So the body of this candle traded below the body of this candle, which just shows you that the range of this body's candle. This is just basically the entire movement in the body of the candle. The wick here is just used for manipulation or just for liquidity grab. So we see that the body of the candle traded below here. So I'm expecting price to carry ongoing below from next week, but I guess we'll have to see that play coming. So let's go to the daily time frame where some levels are much clearer. So we see that when the daily opened today was Friday, we had some news today. I think that was the NFP, the non-farm payroll. So we see there was a lot of rejection at this level over here, where we had these bullish candles over here. It also symbolized our what do you call that level again? Our mitigation block. Our mitigation block. So mitigated, came down, and then in the hourly time frame, let's see what happened. So in the hourly time frame, we see that price went above this level over here, which is the previous month's high, and when it went above, it instantly rejected the price, and then you see this bullish candle over here. It touched that level to the T, as you can see, and then it came back down. So in breaking structure here, we see that there was a level here that was broken. These lows over here. So these lows over here were broken. Let's put it here, the most recent low. So that's the most recent low was broken, and then the price went up, then rejected. So in the 15 minutes, let me try to make this snappy so that you can go to the Euro-US dollar. So we see here that price broke these lows over here, and then came into the fair value gap, this one over here. Then just continued tanking, as you can see here. So like I said, my expectations for the DXY are that we go into these areas, into this area over here, and then if price is really keen, it can come into this fair value gap level over here before possibly giving us some price going higher, or it can just come here and then continue going up higher. So I guess that will yet to be seen. So now let's go to the Euro-US dollar. So in the Euro-US dollar, I also have some markings here, some chart markings. I have the 50% is the 50% of this range from here up to here, which is the current daily range. And then you can see here that price is still in discount, which means we are still in a buying environment. As you can see here, that after some break of microstructure in some lower time frames, price was just buying the past 3 months over here. So like I said, and like we all know that the DXY being the dollar index, and other currency pairs such as XXX US dollar are inversely correlated. So which means now if we saw selling on the DXY, we expect to see buying now on a pair such as the Euro US dollar. So we are still in discount. We also came to this previous month's high, we tagged it, and then we continued going higher. So let's see that in the weekly. time frame. So let me adjust this. Somewhere there. Sorry about that. Yeah. In the weekly time frame, we came down into that level we saw in the monthly, the previous month's high, and then we tagged it, and then we went up, and then 50% of the entire range is here, and then this is the last up close candles low in the monthly time frame. And then also here I wanted us to see where I'm marked with this rectangle over here, that we have this area over here where we do not have any form of candles closing this range in terms of bodies of candles. So I'm expecting a strong bullish candle to close this range over here. So I guess that also can get to be seen if price will be willing to go to this level over here that we've indicated. So in the Euro US dollar, I'm expecting price to reach these levels around I don't know, man, sometime February, March, and then continue to go lower, maybe give us bearish close in March. So I guess that will also continue to play out, and then maybe we'll also see that price action. So I'm monitoring this level over here in the Euro US dollar. There's also this level over here at 50% of interest. I'll show it to you on the daily. These are some relative equal highs over here. As you can see here, these relative equal highs are very clean, and so they look very suspicious as to why they'll just be out here looking neat. So I'm expecting price to go up there, this level over here, and close out those relative equal highs. So after those relative equal highs get closed, those levels that I showed you on the higher time frames we expect price to reach into. So now going into the 1 hour time frame, I did not expect this video to go all the way up to 18 minutes. I had budgeted on like 12 minutes max, but let's see other price levels that are of interest to us on lower time frames. So on the 15-minute time frame, I'm interested also in this. So these are the relative equal highs that we've been talking about. So you can see that they're very almost equal, so you're expecting price to reach into that as well. There's also these areas where you see that there was just a clean pass going down. There was no buy side being offered, so I'm expecting price to reach also into these levels. And as it continues to reprice higher. So yeah, I guess that is the meat and bones of today's discussion. It is just the expectations that we have for price going into the trading year as it has already started. So yeah, I guess that is it for today, and just a reminder to like the video, to share the channel or share the video, and also to subscribe to the channel to help us grow. And also, if you're interested in signal services, we'll be offering signal services starting February. And if you're interested in that, I'll leave a link below to my email, or you can just shoot me up an email to state your interest. Prices will be $100 for indices such as the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, and US30, and then about $45, $50 for signals on Euro US dollar, GU, USD, JPY, and gold. So that will be it for today, and have a safe weekend. Continue to analyze your charts, and if you have any differing analysis, kindly share it in the comments below. I'll open them up for everyone to comment. Stay safe.